Excuse me. That was beautiful. Okay. There it is. Alrighty. What's up, people? It's your boy Dark. We here. We're alive again. It's Monday. I fucking slept in. About 3 hours behind where I want to be. Story of my fucking life. It be what it be, though. Either way, we're here. And like I said, considering I slept in and I'm like 3 hours behind where I wanted to be today, I made the executive order decision, yes, to continue with the Guiding Sun Valandian Tour event in Counterside today, because I want more than 2 fucking hours at most to work on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so that'll be moved to Wednesday for now. Either way, we're about halfway done, and if the pacing is going to be the same as last time, I might finish with this event today. Maybe. We'll see what the fuck happens, though. All I know is we're basically hunting Moby Dick. So, cool shit. Anyway, nothing is known of a CO's insides, excluding the common fact that they use their core as their power source. It is because the inside of a CO is unique to each one. Into the bowels of Moby Dick we go, I guess. Oh, Asha. Oh, look, she's alive. Huh? Why am I was... After I got caught up in Miss Adia's attack, I was swallowed by the CO. Ow. My wounds are still there. But how am I still alive? The compass keeps spinning like it doesn't know which way to point. This means that Miss Adia's not around here, at least. Then, where in the world am I? That looks like you're in parts of the city that this thing swallowed up, I guess. Okay, now I understand. This is... hell! Guess hell isn't that much different from the Counterside. I wonder if Miss Adia made it out okay. Maybe I shouldn't have woken her up in that capsule. If I didn't, I would have been sold off as somewhere as a slave. And again, I'm dead now, so I guess the ends is the same. Right. Whatever the case, I was fated to die. Why do I hear footsteps? Because you do! I think they came from around here. Oh, is it this way? Oh, hello! Administration? Who are they? They look like they're from the administration, but something feels different about them. Did you all hear the operation briefing? We're going to quickly pass through starting from the outskirts. Did you all hear the operation briefing? We're gonna... okay. Oh, it's... okay, it's those guys. These people. Why are they repeating the same movements over and over again? Excuse me? Shh, stay still. Fucking... you can't talk to them. The second they notice you, they'll start attacking you. I'm going to take my hand off your mouth, so could you stay calm? You're the shadow who attacked us at the desert? What? A shadow? This is the first time I'm seeing you. Don't play dumb. You almost killed me, you know. There's no way you could have had a peaceful talk with a shadow in the first place. I mean, unless they're sophisticated, but sure. You don't know that. Even wild animals approach quietly when hunting prey. You might be a shadow who's pretending to be human so you can eat me. For someone who calls this place hell, you're awfully careful. Were you eavesdropping on me this whole time? Wait, you're saying this isn't hell? What's that sound? No, this isn't hell. And we should make sure we're not seen by them first. It's your choice as whether to trust me, but I recommend you follow me. You look similar to someone I know, so I want to help. Someone you know? If a man made up his mind to live, mere sickness cannot kill him. Nothing but a whale or a storm or some violent, ungovernable, unintelligent destroyer of that sort. So we finally get to see what happens this day. Is this entire scene just constantly reenacting inside the fucking whale? Hurry, this way! It's dangerous here, come this way! The society jerks are already here. Oh, yeah, I figured that was the society. So the society are the reason, and okay. I didn't know they were active during the old administration, though. But that's interesting lore. Protect the civilians! We'll build a camp here and march forward! Prepare the feast. A new dawn is coming. The feast will complete the imperfect knowledge and perfect the imperfect beings. What's all this? Just seeing it makes my head... Look away or you'll go insane. The ritual is going successfully. Stop the sacrificial vessels from escaping! So the society is the reason why. Society has brought the remains with them. Eliminate them all at all costs. Protect the civilians. Who are these society people? Why are they attacking people? The society is an organization who would do anything to obtain knowledge. The city has become a sacrificial ground for the society. And they're trying to stop them. This way! Huh? What's going on? And who's that person who looks like me? Are you always this erratic? My bad. I'm sorry, but right now it's best we need to get out of here. Look! The city! It's being engulfed by the desert? The enemy is causing the counter side effect around the whole city! Everyone fall back! Retreat! Given the armor, I wonder if that one guy was a member of the old administration too. The long thirsts and hunger are finally coming to an end. The host of the plague has arrived. God has arrived. A person melted? What are those creepy things that keep appearing? Are they COs? It is the last moment of those who failed to become vessels. They called them remnants. Hurry, this way! Okay, so the memory's repeating. Got it. The same situation's repeating itself? If this isn't hell, then where am I? Good question. CO's moves with the wishes it had just before turning into an obsession. Just before dying, turned into an obsession. Then, with what obsession would a CO, which is a collection of countless thoughts, have? I guess that makes sense with the one person. She just wanted to go home. So, we're inside the CO's belly? That's correct. Aren't you glad you weren't digested? Glad? As if. Then we're forced to choose between a quick or a slow death. You're smarter than you look. Don't be so quick to admit it. Then what are you even doing? Then what are you doing here? I knew it. You're a shadow! Here, I'll show you my watch then. Look. See how the second hand is still moving? I'll keep note that you might not be a shadow then. How calm. Now I should explain why I haven't been able to get out of here as well. Here. Do you see how these coordinates appear on the hologram above the staff that keeps charging? The CO's nature is swimming in both imaginary and the normal space. The imaginary space continuously distorts the coordinates, which also affects the inside of the CO. Odd things happen, like returning to the same place over again, or having the exit blocked one day. I need to see if what you're saying is true or not. It's better to be skeptical when you're in a place like this. It only increases your odds of survival. How'd you get here? The CO doesn't really stay in the normal side for that long. We were attacked. The counter I was with tried to stop it, but I got wounded and she couldn't fight properly because of that. And since I've been swallowed by it, maybe she's also somewhere around here? This isn't really the ending I was hoping for, but CO isn't really one that crosses into the normal side. I guess you were just unlucky. With everything that has happened, I want to get out of here alive. There are things I couldn't tell her, and I want to tell her in person. You seem to care a lot about her. Prioritizing meeting this person above your own safety. Our time together was short, but we had a lot in common. We both lost something important to us, while we helped each other out. I think I got attached to her more than I thought I did. Of course, I don't know we'd end up like this. I'm just worried that she might be guilt-ridden. I think I know what you mean. I also had to leave some things behind before coming here. Oh, come to think of it, do we have something in common as well? I've been here alone for such a long time, and just talking to you is so much fun. I heard there was a city that got swallowed whole a while back, but they all turned to COs not long after. You're talking about Eridu. I was hoping that I'd get to see the city one day. I didn't imagine it would be like this. But that was 20 years ago. Then that means you're also someone from around that time. Has it been that long already? I suspected as much, but it's hard to tell time in here. First, let's try to find a way out. Let's try to find a way to get us out of here alive, instead of giving up and doing nothing. I think we should try to make some kind of progression. I should adopt your attitude. Shall we get going? Do you have a name? I don't think we ever introduced ourselves. You can just call me Wind. Yeah, okay, Wind? That's an odd name. You'll get in trouble if you carelessly say your name in here. Will a devil come and take you if you say your name? That's something straight out of Exorcism. If it worked against COs, I would have done it in a heartbeat. It's the opposite, actually. It's the CO that wants my name. The CO thinks that souls are in names. That's why I'm keeping my real name a secret. It goes for you too. There's no guarantee that it'll only target me, so you should also be careful. Huh? Also, it's dangerous to stay in one place. Think of it as going for a walk. Because if it finds us, it won't be good for us. We're going for a walk in a space full of corruption rays. That's a little worrying. Maybe you'll find what you're looking for, though. Maybe. I did come here to find my missing father. And of course, I know my chances are slim. No one bats an eye if someone goes missing these days. No, I'm sure you'll find him. I'll be rooting for you. Thanks. Anyway, I don't know that Eridu was a city that had used many modern styles. With a prefix like 1,000 years history. Thought it was going to be ancient. The city is part of the counterside. Excuse me. This city is part of the counterside caused by the whale. I don't know if it even is the Eridu that you're imagining, but right now the whale's projecting memories of a city before it swallowed Eridu. Projecting another city's memories? I must become complete, fill in the hole and be perfect. I must find the sun that shines brightly, for it will guide us. Oh, look at that, I'm using her. Well, in that case, I think I'll use you. And then I'm going to use that. What the hell am I fighting anyway? Oh, that's simple. And then... Dragon Boy. Looks good to me. The majority of the people here are people who have been eaten by the whale in the past. Then does that mean that extracting memories from the dead and watching them? Why is the CO even doing this? To become complete. It's replaying the memories of those who it swallowed to maintain its self-awareness until it reaches its desired ideal, which is... Ah! Oh, excuse me. Yikes. A bullet just flew past me. It'll be dangerous if I get hit by it, right? You won't get hurt, but they will know that we're here. I've confirmed it several times already. Huh? It's them again. Oh shit, it's her. How big is the society? They're already lurking around the city. I think they're planning to voluntarily get caught in the ritual. Their objective is still unknown, but I assume they're trying to secure as many sacrificial offers as possible, including us, who've been sent here to stop it. Currently, the society has blocked off the entire city's entrances, including the ones we used. So they knew we were coming. Was our operation leaked? Are you saying that there's a traitor among our ranks? We can't be sure. But there's no time to figure out the cause of the variable. This operation is too risky. Fall back. Leaving only the minimal number of personnel and call for backup. But we've already checked every possibility. If the casualty calculation is off, then we'll rescue the people first. Let's worry about stopping the ritual after. Everyone except those selected should retreat. The retreating personnel should break through the siege and call Camelot for backup. Ah, yep, Division Camelot. Those remaining will help me evacuate the civilians. Yes, ma'am! Whoa. She's so cool. But that person is the only one that's blurry. You can barely tell that she's human. And the person next to her is you? Yes, it's me. If it's something that happened way before Eridu, then it must be... You're not a CO, are you? Not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I haven't become a CO. The surroundings are changing again? Are they looking at us? Or is there something where we're standing? Watch out! They attacked us! They were real, and they just turned into COs! I think they noticed us. Luckily, they think we're just some impurities. Now do you understand why we shouldn't attract their attention? Don't say it like it's some beginner class for dummies! I was asking just in case. Do you have any experience fighting COs? I'm good at running away from them. That's fine. Just stay close to me then, okay? I'll lead the way. Alright, let's do the thing then. Simple enough. I think that should do it. Are you hurt anywhere? My Ethereum shield is running low. I charged it with the things I extracted from the COs, but I'm not sure how long it'll last. By the way, you're strong. One of the strongest counters I've met. Thank you for the compliment. I still have a long way to go, but I'm hanging in there. The memories still play even after defeating the COs. It's just how this place works. Resistance from the society is stronger than we expected. They are injecting fragments into their bodies to stop us. What is this ritual even for? Corruption rate density is rapidly increasing. We're gonna be wiped out at this rate. After we're done evacuating everyone in this area, you all should meet back with the retreat team. I'll follow as soon as I've evacuated the remaining civilians. Retreat team, report! Retreat team, report your status. Have you requested for backup yet? Retreat team? The quaffle imaginary energy is rising too quickly. If this continues... Tentacles on my body! Someone cut these off for me! Oh, yep, and there's the who am I, who am I, who am I. Shoot them all! It's too late for the ones that have started to mutate! The feast of knowledge has been prepared. The banquet has started. Help me started. The purification has now started. I guess the retreat team's dead. In that moment. Oh, we have a parallel thing. Interesting. They may imitate, but it is imperfect. Incomplete memories and emotions. With partial souls, they yearn to absorb their originals. Ah, another shadow. Oh, she's back? Interesting. Let me think. What do I want? I want this one. What else do I want? I want dash. My guess is that the whale is attracted to me, or maybe strong counters. But in my first encounter with it, it cornered me and then swallowed Asha and went back. Why did it separate me from Asha and then take her? And these are the memories. I'm not going to reread them because I don't feel like it. Asha got hurt because I couldn't control my powers. And because of that, it's all my fault. So I must finish it. The compass still can't point into a direction. Did Asha? I thought I killed you already. So you are a doppelganger type, just like I thought. This one doesn't seem like a talkative one. I don't want to be dragged around like this anymore. I'll make a break through it once. Fine by me. Oh, there's multiple ones. Interesting. All your limbs have been cut. I know this won't kill you. Don't even think about running away. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably adjust that one bit. You laugh terribly for imitating someone. You don't even know who I'm imitating. Maybe the original also laughs like this. Don't look so grim. We are also irritated that we can't catch the original yet. In some ways, aren't we the same in that we both can't get what we want? You can't catch the original. Then does someone else have her? As you know, the crazy whale has taken the original. And that's why we choose. And what we chose was to relive the strong obsession we feel within our memories, because the original is unattainable. And the reason why we're feeling a strong obsession to you is probably because you're someone precious to the original, no? What a sinful woman. Getting the attention of both the CO and a girl who may or may not have become a CO. Do you know why they're interested in me? Well, I'm willing to answer that question if you provide the original for us instead. Then we have nothing to talk about. No deal, doppelganger. What a shame. It was the best offer that I could suggest. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, and by the way, the CO is going to absorb you and make you into our son. Did you know that? Something about fate or whatnot. It said that it needed you to become complete. I guess it still thinks it's humans. I'll be done in a minute, just... For me, I just wanted to follow my instincts and take just the original. But not wander around like a lost dog everywhere. What I'm trying to say is that doppelgangers like me have no reason to live anymore. Did you just destroy your core? You're not expecting common sense from a CO, are you? Anyway, I told you everything I know, okay? I mean, even humans would rather bite their tongues off than spill the beans now. If I can't absorb my original, there really isn't a reason for me to stick around. Well, good luck trying to fight that whale while you're with your half-empty brain. Oh, that was interesting. Also, what the fuck? I don't know why that's popped up like that. Hold on a sec. The fuck is that? Oh, that's you. Why are you fucking like that? What the fuck? Absorb me to make me their son? What happened between you and me in the past, CO? You caused all this just so you could absorb me? There's nothing I can be certain about. I must meet the whale again to resolve everything. Well, interesting. Let's see. So I guess that more or less happened at the same time. Is that Morgan? I have made a vow to myself that I will find every single member of the society responsible for causing the Great Grier and kill them all. And that single thought is the sole motivation that has led me this far, and it will also be revenge for my wife and son, whose faces I can't even remember now. Were you from the city, Morgan? Shit. Alright, well, in that case, I mean, I'll be right back, though. My dinner is ready, and I'm gonna go eat, so we will continue. Alright, I'm back. Get all the shit set up again. Okay. I don't feel too good. I hear voices in my head. Must become one. The feast of knowledge has been prepared. The banquet has started. The long thirst and hunger are finally coming to an end. The host of the feast has arrived. The monarch has arrived. Everyone who tried to run away is distorted. They had the quaffle imaginary energy forcibly injected into their bodies. Those who aren't suitable at all turned into remains. And for those people, a phenomenon called data corruption also occurs. When data corruption occurs on a target, all information that existed about that target is erased and distorted, as if that person never existed in the first place. Data corruption. Maybe that's why I can't remember my father? This way! The remains are gathering over here! That voice. I think I heard it somewhere before. I can't be certain, but if the darkness in your mind blinds your vision, it's our duty to purify it. Let's go. I'm an expert when it comes to paving roads. If you recognize that voice, I'm sure that person has some correlation with you. I know you're thinking that he could be your father, so you don't have to be so careful around me. You're right. I was thinking that he could be my father. If you're exposed to corruption rays for too long a time, do you gain insight to know what other people are thinking? Or do you use your counter ability to get inside my head? Sorry, thinking that you were untrustworthy in my head. So, please stop reading my mind? Well, I can't read minds, but now I know what you thought of me. I'm sorry. I understand where you're coming from. Everyone wants to go look for their family when they can't see them. It might be kind of awkward to say this to you now, but I know more about you than you think. What I can tell you right now is maybe your name. I knew it, so you can read minds. Nah, bitch, you're just easy to read. I know it might be a little frustrating, but bear with me here. Data corruption is difficult to resolve for others to resolve it for you. First, let's get going. Shouldn't you quench your curiosity? He was a proud warrior, always on the forefront of the battlefield, leading his men and defeating his enemies. He always seen as down-to-earth and well-liked by his subordinates. Oh, they're over there! We prepared this operation meticulously by excluding all variables. We analyzed it many ways, and even calculated all possible cases. We deployed ships where the success rates were the highest and aimed at the enemy's rear. But how did this happen? There definitely weren't any issues with Terrabrain's predictions. There's plenty of a time for us to review the predictions, which leaves us that someone must have intervened to cause a variable. But who? He cannot drive out the demons without borrowing the power of the demonic leader. The foolish do not see the flow of the world. We all become our master's compounded eyes and see the world with the eyes of an observer. For that is the path to purify the world according to the Great One. It is highly unlikely that all our electronics, including our comms, have been infected with data corruption. Everyone be cautious. I killed them all. My carelessness. Just one call and everyone... We looked into all the possible outcomes for this operation. This must means that there was an intervention from an entire entity beyond the calculation. Perhaps this ritual is to summon such a being. There's no time to waste, Sayada. We must move forward. Damn it. First, let's gather information to pass on to allies who may arrive later. When the ritual begins, the counter-side effects occurred from the center of the ritual. This kind of counter-side effect changed the landscape into a devastated desert city that has never been reported before. The objective of the ritual is still unknown. The current damage of the situation is that we expect all but a few who were sent to evacuate the civilians to die. Also, data corruption is occurring in our radio and electronic devices. With the society involved, we should assume that it's linked to Gaha Lila blah, but have not jumped to any conclusions. Coaphily imaginary energy density is continuing to rise across the city. Allied forces are assumed to have mutated while retreating. Damn it! Maybe some are still alive and have not mutated. The remaining troops must leave quickly. I need to. An earthquake. CO detected. It's coming up from the ground. Fun. Is that the whale? Yep, that's the whale. That's a whale. This is bad. It's a CO type that I've never seen before. In order to figure out its attack pattern. Ugh! The quaffle imaginary energy is rising too quickly if this continues. Tentacles of my body. Someone cut these off from me. Shoot them all. It's too late for the ones that started to mutate. You are. Good morning. I hope your purifying ends safely today. Today's mission is stopping the society. Innocent civilians might get caught up, so their evacuation must be done quickly. Ah, Monica! Hey, AI. Hot stuff. The flagship has the state-of-the-art black hole dive equipped. Who are you? You're in danger. Come this way. Oh, did even her memory? Is that how she lost her memories? Hey, are you two alright? It's not like you to space out in such a dangerous situation. That's CO. Something strange about it. It was for a brief moment, but I felt as if my consciousness was connected to it. Your consciousness in the COs? What did you see in it? Memories. I saw memories of people I've never met before. But they don't feel unfamiliar. How could that be? People you've never met before. I'm pretty sure that's people that have been transformed into remnants. I don't think now is the time to solve that puzzle. We're here to purify the CO. Such a simple operation. Let's get moving. We'll think about what it is later, alright? It's odd that this operation only deployed the 3 of us. Haha. Terrabrain's never wrong, though. Still, something feels off. What was the society thinking of doing in a city where nobody lives? Everyone else is dead, huh? Powerful imaginary energy density is continually rising across the city. No. Something has gone wrong. If nothing went wrong, then what were we recording just now? Everyone else is dead, damn. Society's bullshit happens again. We follow the light of the sun and purify the evil. I heard we start the operation to clear out the society today. Miss Ayada said to prepare well. You all know what those bastards will do. So just do as Miss Ayada tells you, okay? The Kawafa imaginary energy's density is gradually increasing. The people are out here are in danger. Contact Miss Ayada. This continues. Go request backup from Camelot. The entire city is caught up in a ritual. How does it feel to be aboard a new ship, Miss Ayada? Thank you for taking me in when I had no place to go after becoming a counter, Miss Ayada. You saved me. Please, give me a new name. The CO emerged in the normal side. Yaksha sent us coordinates. Readying the purification. We follow the light of the sun. Miss Ayada, are you okay? You don't look so good. That CO's just watching us. Something strange. Our division did not just consist of 3 people. Also, we weren't the only ones to be deployed in this operation. The division. Everyone in our division was deployed, but their faces, names, and even the memories we shared with them. I can't remember any of it. I named and remembered every member of the division who came to me and asked me to give them a name, but I can't remember any of their names. Even including you 2. Which means a data corruption has occurred. Yes. If my guess is correct, then this city is also... It was a city where people used to live. I don't feel too good. Your voices in my head must become one. The purification is now started. The voices the CO's made. They are those of my division members and the people of the city. Then, I can roughly infer what these COs are. If it's a CO that can erase information, then it's a fragment? You tell me the whale's a fucking fragment of the Guabalibila, the fucking lake of the fucking knowledge? Really? Huh? Whether it's a fragment of coawful energy or human paste, it doesn't change the fact that it is the culprit. Everyone, get ready to purify. The purification target is the colossal CO of unknown type. Since it has appeared in the normal side and affected it, we must purify it. I'm aware we're not in a suitable position to fight, yet we must go forward. I'm sorry, everyone. Especially to you, Ravi. Didn't you say you wanted to go traveling with your daughter? Father? I failed at being a good father the moment I lost my wife. So instead, I left her something nice. When this corruption disaster hit, I should have rushed over faster. I wanted to show my kid more places and let her experience new things after her mother's death. But at least I got to see her face one last time, even if she might not be able to remember me. We purify the darkness before our eyes and go forth with our noble mission. There's no regrets here. So, you don't need to be sorry. I'm merely risking my life so Asha's future can be bright. We follow the light of the sun and purify the evil. In a nightmare in which everyone died or was injured, the most painful aspect was that I was the only one who survived and had to witness everything. To me, the place was none other than hell. I had countless dreams while I was frozen to sleep. One was a dream of resentment where black pitch shadows would blame me. No matter how much I tried to run away, they kept pulling me in closer like a deep swamp, never letting me go. My body was asleep, but my mind was wide awake. And I only realized it after I opened my eyes. I realized that I had fallen into hell for the sins of forgetting my comrades. The sin of forgetting my comrades and not being able to protect what I should have. Maybe this really is punishment that suits me the best. Because I still can't recall the names of those who blame me. Don't you think so too? I was expecting you to show up. How did you know my past self? Have you already guessed that far? You must really be Ayada. Tell me why you want me, and why you are now blazingly showing your face. I wanted to remind you that you can't do anything alone. And as expected, that you will be alone without us. The cries of my comrades, begging me to save them. Asha and the CO. It's hard to believe they have nothing to do with me. So I will ask again. Why do you want me? You gave me a new name, Ravi, when I was wandering the desert after becoming a counter. I was your trusted comrade in your flame. I have appeared in front of you on behalf of everyone who wished to be by your side forever. Everyone else is waiting for you. And she's remembering that. Ravi, Ash's father. This is the portion of your and our memory. The fact that these memories can still be passed to you means that you can still be with us. So you are part of the whale. Please, join us. Become our son once again and rid the world of this darkness. That is not what I asked. We are those who purify the darkness before our eyes. Hey, what's up, Inferno? And you are the sun that guides us. I am the first to receive a name from you. My name is Ravi, the flame that purifies evil. I hope you can remember me now. Yeah, well, his other name was Ravi. His first name was Ravi. You are not Ravi. We purify the darkness before our eyes, and go forth with our noble mission. There's no regrets here. So, you don't need to apologize to me. I'm merely risking my life so Asha's future can be bright. Bamboozling me. Someone who is as lake warm and complicated as you does not deserve the name of the Flame. You are Ahab. That's a name that befits you. You cannot ignite a flame like him, and I will never allow that name to you. I see. So it seems you have forgotten about us when losing your memories. Did it say one thing and do the other? Whatever, doesn't matter. I am Ravi. I have always been at the forefront, burning away all the darkness through your command. The first flame! And he reveals he is truly a CO. I guess. Is it alright? It is alright if you do not allow it. Because I will make you join us, even if it means using force. And that somewhat explains the botched up plan. And that was Act 3 of basically hunting fucking Moby Dick. Only if Moby Dick was a fucking creature that wanted to consume things in the desert. Yeah, I mean, he could have just grown tentacles or something, and he can't animate that. The flame searching for the sun has finally found a place to settle down. It is interesting, though. It's actually an event that's another fucking 100% accurate, right? It's interesting. This is another fucking division from the old administration. They haven't said what fucking division it is yet, though. That person's name is Ravi. And he is your father. Ravi. My father. Seeing a projection of my father's memories here can only mean that... Yes, he's dead. So, you've been using that vile trick to hide from us. It took us quite the trouble to find you. So, we've been caught. Father? Asha, that man is not the father you think he is. Asha, come to your senses! What did you do? She is in purity that used to follow Ayada. I had swallowed her to lure Ayada here, but it seems that she had something interesting in her possession. So, I decided to give the impurity a very small chance. She will now probably be faced with a choice while looking back on the past with me. Whether she will accept us and move on, or sleep in eternal lies. Do not tarnish his honor any further. Whatever you do, you will never become Ravi. I am Ravi. I have his appearance, his memories, and everything else. Oh, this is beyond a shadow. Are you like the fucking... Are you like an avatar of the fucking whale right now? And that's literally what I just read before. He is a clone. Well, no, they have a term for those when it comes to COs, and that's like shadows and shit. But this is more like fucking skin wearing type shit. I am not Ahab. Hearing you say that when you should be joining us is heartbreaking. Ahab? This conversation is over. Stand there for a moment and witness the impurity become one with us. Ah, the remnants are here. This is more like fucking it, right? I can't move. skin suit bullshit. Her choice will turn me into Ravi and not Ahab. This is the place where my mother passed away. Okay, we're doing this. Rations came in today. Mom? But you are... Dad will be home soon, so... Could you help me? Dad? Am I dreaming right now? What are you muttering to yourself about? Is she going to help? Yes, coming! Hey, sometimes they be like that. We actually have a mom in here that, looks more like older sister than mom. I'm like, damn, this kid's mom looks fucking like an older sister. It was funny to hear him excited to see how much you've grown. Asha, don't be shy when Dad gets home, okay? Oh, Mom, when was I ever shy? You're right. I think Dad's home. Go home, go welcome him home. Okay, coming. Dad? Dark in the dark. Yeah, there you go. It's you, right? Missed you so much. I missed you too, Asha. Let's go inside. There's a lot to talk about. You're a soldier? Isn't that dangerous? And you're also hunting COs? It's for the good of the world. I never regretted it once. I'm relieved to see that you've grown up well even without me. Wasn't it rough? It was. I wanted to get out of this place even though I was young. Wait, what? Feels like that got cut off. Whatever. What about Mom? She was working so hard to feed me. Countless casualties arose when a large-scale abnormality phenomenon occurred in the Granola refugee camp. Wait a minute, were you present during that bullshit that happened in episode 10? Or the other thing with the orchestra? Are you telling me you were there? Nah, this is more of a fabrication. You're trying to overwrite memories. Something just... I'm sorry, child. It's been a long time since we last met. Would you like to go out with your dad? Go out with your dad. That's a weird context there, but alright. Okay, Dad. This place sure is as peaceful as ever. It's only a matter of time. The corruption ray density spreading across Granola is rising. Well, from what I've gathered, he's basically more or less the, avatar of basically Moby fucking Dick if he was a CO. And the CO is all obsessed about becoming complete, whatever the fuck that means. Even if it means I gotta swallow everyone in this damn desert to do it. Soon, even this refugee camp will... Then, how about you leave with me? Leave with you? Yeah. You can join me in saving the world. Over there, you won't have to worry about poverty, being alone, or seeing your loved ones die. What do you think? Isn't it the life you always wanted? The life I always wanted. I wanted to show you more places and let you experience new things. But at least I got to see her face for one last time, even if she might not be able to remember me. Yeah. I wanted to travel with my father. So much so that I memorized every country's geography and tourist attractions. I hoped that my father would return so I could hold his hand and go to places I'd never been. I think she caught on a little bit using it saying it like that. Maybe. Yes. And now you can. Before that, could you give back the thing I left you with? The thing? Without it, Dad can't be himself. We need it so we can go together. Because we must chase the light of the sun. And then she remembers that again. The extent of the damage is unknown, but the damage is expected to be severe due to the large number of unprotected refugees. Mom! My mom's under there! Somebody save her! The monsters are getting close to her! Not me! Save my mom! Mom! Her body was never found. I had to send her off without even leaving a gravestone because I didn't have any money. Then, I roamed the world with what little compensation they gave me. I traveled to places that I once memorized in hopes of going there together. If only you came to me sooner. Then, I would have at least been fooled into thinking that you were my father. What do you mean by that? Especially you, Ravi. Didn't you say you wanted to go traveling with your daughter? I didn't roam the world on my own. My father said that he took me all over the world after Mom had passed. Now, thinking on it, there were quite a few strange things about it. I wonder why I didn't suspect any. In the end, even my memory was altered, due to that damn CO. If you really are my father, then say my name. That's... So, you can't. Because my name was never important to you in the first place. The only thing you wanted from me was the compass my father left me. Isn't it? The only thing you knew about him are memories of his fights. She's gone. If she had absorbed her original, she wouldn't have been this unstable. Absorbed her original? The shadow? Doppelganger-type COs want to absorb their original humans to become whole. Because by doing so, they can make the original strength and memories their own. You couldn't absorb him. You couldn't have absorbed him, could you? I'm never giving you this compass. Not giving my keepsake to a CO that dishonors my father. Seems like you need it for your plans, don't you? Yeah, that's why you swallowed me. But since you've shown your ugly true colors, it's over, CO. As long as I have my father's will with me, I'll never surrender to you. All I wanted to do right now is give up. I'm weak. I'm afraid of dying, and I'm also not a counter. But I also must get back on my feet. Because my father would have done the same. I accepted the truth, so I can't hang on to the past anymore. He sacrificed his life for everyone, so I must also not stop here. That is the way my father and I will move forward. The conditions for how a watch is inherited remains unanswered. To some, it happens by chance, others by inheritance, or even sometimes born with it. Options on what turns them into counters are divided among academia. Basically, it's one of those you get one if you're fucking destined to, bitch. Asha! How dare an impunity reject our grace! Asha, are you alright? Asha! Are you alright? Can you recognize me? You really did know my name. What happened? Thought I was in granola. I have imitated everything about Ravi. I even extrapolated what? I even extrapolated your past, reconstructed your childhood, and even showed you what you wanted to see! Even going as far as granting you your trivial wish! No matter. We can still take it away from you. All that is required is quickly absorbing the impunity. I won't let you do that, CO. Just because you have my father's memories and you look like him, you can never become Ravi. Those memories aren't real in the first place. All you've done is gathered bits and stitched them together. I am Ravi, even if you have not absorbed his body and memories, because he became a flame and burned everything, just like the name he was given. Thus, it's natural for you that you had no interest in Asha's existence. You cannot deceive Asha with a crudely made body and memories. Yet, there are still plenty of opportunities left. For you all cannot escape this place. There is a mission I must complete. Whatever the cost, I must get it done. To purify the evil. Even if it means I must move on, even if it means losing everything. I will purify you from the drenches of your twisted thoughts and get up once again. He disappeared. He won't give up that easily. I'm sure he has another trick up his sleeve. What was that sound? The coordinates are stabilizing. There must be a reason to stay in the normal side long enough to risk the coordinates from Wait. There must be a reason to stay in the normal side long enough to even risk the coordinates stabilizing. This has never happened before. It's Miss Ayada! The whale is after her. It's staying in the normal side so it can swallow her too. Miss Ayada? Come to think of it, Miss Ayada even appears in the CO's memories too. I should have caught wind of this a long time ago. I knew she was older than me, but I didn't know she was involved in such a big incident. Wait, if it's an incident where an entire city's people disappeared without a trace, then is what I'm seeing right now the scene of the Great Crier? The Great Crier? Yeah. It's a mysterious incident where an entire city of people just vanished one day. Some people call it a rapture. Other people say it was an alien kidnapping or a simple counter side effect. It was one of the biggest mysteries since the advent of the administration. I never thought I'd be in this historical moment. I'm sorry, I got carried away again. So that's what they call this out there. Miss Ayada. I knew it. I knew you'd come. We must hurry. Our chance is now. Whoa, where are we going? So one of my plans to successfully complete my mission. We're going to retrieve Nagapasha, the coordinate adjustment artifact. Nagapasha, I feel like I heard of that before in this. A false flame that has no doubt it can burn hot. But unfortunately, you cannot realize it is a cold lie reflected in the mirror. Let's see. Ah, yes, I am fighting the whale again. You look confused. Ahab. We, the administration. Ugh. Oh my. Are you still trying to recall your memories? Unfortunately, erased memories do not come back so easily. Luckily, however, we have all the memories you are searching for. We have kept them safe for you to join us. We are ready to embrace you with open arms. You don't know how long we've waited for you to wake up. You knew I was in a chronogenic state. We were able to figure it out by detecting that your presence had disappeared. We were once beasts, but your words has brought us back to our senses. Your exact words were, all names contain power. We are those who have gathered to purify the world from darkness. So, that's why there was a sandstorm when I woke up. Traversing from the imaginary space to the normal side creates a strong recoil. Are you no longer hiding the fact that you're a CO now? It's not that I don't hide it. It's merely a choice I made to not leave you alone anymore. It is also the reason why I swallowed the impurity that was beside you. The impurity beside me? Asha! How dare this unworthy girl stand beside our son? The absurdity! However, the impurity had one item related to you. This would have been a lot easier if she was here and also accepted us. Shut up, CO. Is Asha still alive? The impurity has refused to be eternally happy. If she had given us the compass, she would have lost nothing and lived in a bountiful world. It may be a coincidence, but that impurity seems to have your grace. A test you gave us to see if we are worthy of the name Ravi. We will make sure not to let you down. Oh, but that doesn't mean that we have any intention of harming her body. We will preserve the impurity's body in its original form. Oh? Have you gotten attached to that impurity? As expected. There's no use talking to COs, so I choose a better means of communication. Attached. Yes. She did grow on me. Asha's not really someone you get tired of. She's a strong kid. Ravi's daughter, Asha. I will not lose those precious to me through my own fault ever again. I must save Asha, even if it means my own death. And then remembering this bit. If I am fated to be alone, then the least I can do is not let my comrades get hurt. If you refuse to accept us, then very well. Ravi's name and your joining are both possible after absorbing you. Have you finally chosen to take off that human disguise? You look much better now. Come at me. The insane CO that thinks it's human. Huh. It is the Moby Dick! Behold! The Moby Dick CO! The bitch! Alright, Dragon Boy's doing well. Oh, this is one of those, it's immortal and I need to last, okay. Because normally I think my 120 level fucking Dragon Boy here would be able to absolutely trash your shit. But whatever, okay, 2 more seconds. Oh, it's doing the thing. I know everyone's down, but that's okay. Didn't matter in the long run. Yeah, I noticed. You got this annoying invincibility thing. Your attacks still cannot reach us. Humans are weak beings when they are alone. But when we gather, it becomes a different story. We are one in many. We can become more complete. The purification of darkness and the world peace you desire. We can make them both happen! Do you really think anything will change if you swallow me? COs can never resolve their obsessions. After you swallow me, you'll wander around again trying to fulfill a wish that will never come true. Do you really think so? We have everything you desire. I'm certain that you cannot give me what I desire, CO. We vowed to fight alongside each other for an eternity. During those long years, we have prepared everything to welcome you in. And now, we finally meet. But why are you making such a foolish choice? You say you have my memories, but you haven't figured out the reason? It's because nothing has changed since then. The fact that I've lost everything doesn't change. Not then, not now. And to fill this emptiness inside me, a CO's obsession will not be enough. I will need to consume the world and make it my own to do that. If it is to fill the emptiness inside you, we are willing to consume the entire world. Your nonsense is not worth listening to anymore, CO. Of course, I might lose something this time as well. But fortunately, I now have nothing to lose but my life. Even if I have to take you down with me, I will purify you. For a colossal CO, it's very cunning. This method is the same as when a ship is dealing with a CO. Shadows started to appear. They're advancing with the CO at the center. Deploying the ship to put pressure on COs. Sending troops down to annihilate the enemy. This is the same method we use to purify COs. But COs copying our tactics. It is accurately mimicking the ship's functions. That's... Is it still connected to my consciousness? Talk about its obsession. What is it this time? What kind of hallucination are you going to show me? Miss Aida, what's your first impression of being on board? I'm glad you find it okay. The ship will accompany your division's purification from now on. The ship will be the division's eternal companion and home. We learned from the database that you are an expert in naming, Miss Aida. So if you don't mind, could you name the ship? I see. I understand why you keep tormenting us with these hallucinations. Have you made us your obsession? The very people who named and fought with you? Special anti-corruption purification ship. Van Ranashta. Are you telling me the fucking ship? I mean, this isn't the first time some mechanical thing turned into a CO. But you're telling me your fucking ship is fucking the equivalent of Moby Dick right now. That is hilarious. Well, shit. My ship turned into Moby Dick and it's trying to kill me. That's more or less how I can sum up this right now. We're in the same boat. The companion's eyes bent into the shape of a crescent moon with joy. For the child was too right-minded. It knew she would do anything for her beliefs. So it reached out its hand, for a droplet of black is enough to taint a blank canvas. Excuse me. The city disappeared, and we're in a ship corridor now. Van Ranastra is the name Miss Aida gave to the division ship. This is what the CO used to look like. This is the corridor from Win Vanarastra. I keep fucking mispronouncing the names. Anyway, Vanarastra used to be a ship. As the coordinates stabilize, I think its original appearance is being revealed. Even after taking all that into account, it's still too quiet. Come to think of it, what's it like out there? Is it peaceful? Is Miss Aida still kind as ever? It's still crawling with COs out there, and life is hard. Miss Aida was put into cryogenic sleep in a capsule for some reason. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Inferno. You have a good one, man. I expected that, but still. I'm glad I've met my father's companions and saw some of his memories. No, I'm not really sure if I should be glad about it. Also, I realized that I was never alone. Knowing that his compass was with me this whole time kind of made me happy. Ahem! How did you meet Miss Aida anyway? When counters weren't revealed to the public, my parents abandoned me out of fear of my awakening. Then, while I was wandering around one day, my ability went out of control and caused a huge storm. Aida's the one who pulled me out of that storm, gave me a name, and taught me many things. She even taught me how to control my powers and how to survive in this world. She also trained me very hard. But I think all of it helped. It sounds like you've been through a lot. How could your parents just abandon you for being a counter? Counters weren't as common back then, so they might have mistaken me for a monster. What was my father like over there? Was he a good person to everyone? The first flame of the sun. That's what our old division members called him. If we make it out of here, I'll share stories of him with you. From what I hear, Miss Aida was the one who gave him the name Ravi. Miss Aida was... Come to think of it, you have a compass, right? Could you take it out for me? This compass can't see the point to a direction after I got here. Do you think it's broken? I think it's likely because this place is cut off from the outside world. This compass is designed to point to other compasses. It was used to prevent being isolated by having all the division members possess one. It also served as a reminder that you were never alone, even if you're trapped in the darkness. Of course, I lost mine long ago, and I could never find it. I think he left you this compass to let you know that you were never alone, Asha. I guess he wanted you to find wherever Ayada was and move forward. I wasn't alone. So, yeah. So, shall we go out and look for Miss Aida? I promised myself that I wouldn't let her be alone this time. If I can save Miss Aida, I'm ready to do anything. I'm sure we'll find Miss Aida. I'll also help, so let's not give up. Like father, like daughter. I see you also try to cheer people up when they're down. Our goal is simple. First is escaping Van Ranastra. Next is anchoring Van Ranastra, which can swim freely between the normal side and the imaginary space to the normal side. Okay, that was redundant, but sure. In order to safely achieve our second goal, we need to recover the coordinates adjusting artifact, Nagapasha. Okay, so this guy swallowed Nagapasha at some point. Alas, the two hopes have clashed. The child and the father, the subordinate and the superior, point their swords at each other. Each vessel rushes to fulfill their own desires. Gonna bring that out, and then this out, and that out. Excuse me, god damn. So, where's Nagapasha? Nagapasha was usually stored in the bridge's center after some simple sealing process. The seal can be removed by any division member's biometric code. I'm sure Vanarasha already knows what we're up to, so we must hurry. Thankfully, it seems that we arrived first. This is Varanastra's bridge. Then I'll remove the seal. Biometric authentication code activated. Seal of the artifact Nagapasha removed. Why do I feel anxious all of a sudden about this going so smoothly? That the whale should appear by now. It seemed like it knew everything. I knew you would come here. Told you something was up. Without Nagapasha, the dimensional anchor is useless. Being freed from the limits of the body, we cannot remove the seal. But I expected that you and the Impurity would come here to remove it. The fuck? Vanastra started to transform again. This place is part of the counterside. Warping space can be easily done. Did you really think that we would look over these trivial details? We're able to apply all of our division's tactics and the ship's technology, yes. Even distorting the coordinates like this is only possible because you remove the seal. You are biding your time for us to take Nagapasha, because it was one of our division's core tactics. One would be foolish not to. Now, your usefulness has diminished. I believed it is time to say our goodbyes. For we can no longer sit back and watch. I assume it's because you need time to focus on this Aida. All we need is time. You'll just have to greet her in our own way. For someone who has forgotten her name and even the divisions, what she can do by herself is already determined. That is, to join us and retrieve our memories and move forward like before. Time is running out, leaving no time allotted to you. It is time to end this. Yeah, I'll give you time, alright, bitch. Second wave, second wave! Alright, did. It's over. You are much stronger than what I saw in the memories. Is this the power you received in return for your fate? However, nothing changes even if you possess Nagapasha. I already know what you're after. It isn't the activation of my unique gear, the dimensional anchor that you have in your hands. The dimensional anchor is a weapon that cannot be started without Nagapasha. But as you may know, her division's gear requires a natural code and a biometric authentication code. I'm sure you know this all too well, no? Damn it. My unique gear is... Take it. It's a dimensional anchor. What? But... This doesn't look good. I feel my end is near. I can't even recall your name. So, I leave it up to you, nameless wind. For the guiding sun, and for all our comrades who fell purifying the evil. Purify Van Ronostra. But Even if I know the mantra code, it's useless if the biometric authentication code doesn't match. Don't worry about that. You'll find a way when the time comes. The sun gives light to those who wish to go forward. The unique gear in your hand is nothing but meaningless metal junk. So, give up and accept the reality. I knew it. I knew well enough. That's why I can't give up. I've accepted reality, so I won't give up. Stopping here won't change anything. For that, we only have to offer is our lives. That is why I must go forth, Van Renastra. You will regret this moment after all. My father. He would definitely do this, right? Yes. He trusted us and never gave up. I'm sure he'd be proud. Let's go, Asha. It's time to end it all. But the problem is that Van Renastra's insides have changed again. What should we do? Oh? Miss Wynn, look at this! The compass! The fuck? The compass is magically working again. Holy shit. Supreme One, who is the physical, astral, and casual worlds himself. You are the source of all, deserving of all worship. Radiant Divine One, we meditate upon you. Propel our intellect towards liberation. And the shadow's back again. The end of fate is decided in the end, Aida. You have abandoned your noble mission and fled. But you can still keep your promise. We can offer you a simple solution. There is still salvation for you. Go. Go. Go complete us. The hallucinations are getting worse. Is it the effect of the corruption ways? The watch's second hand will soon reach its limit. Then, I must at least... The power started to run rampant, enough to burn my body. The thing sees me and starts approaching me with its mouth open and rapturous like a starving beast. Its obsession heads towards me. The CO moves for its one desire, even if it means setting its entire body on fire. To be with the guiding sun forever. Now, open wide, Van Renastra. I will use all my possibilities as fuel to set you on fire. With the greedy whale opening its mouth towards me, I realized that I was still stuck in the past. All that I could gladly offer, after having nothing more to lose. That was still my life. That was still my life that will burn to ashes. That was weirdly worded, but okay. A place I've never seen before. But also a place that feels both familiar and nostalgic. A place where everyone would gather, sharing joys and sorrows and hoping for a better future. Just like colors gradually fading away, so do my memories. I hear the voices of those I can't remember without fail. Will I wander for eternity in the pitch-black darkness? I don't like the dark. I also hate my fate of ending up alone. A tiny ray of light would be enough. If I could drive away this darkness. Are you okay? Can you hear me? This voice. The compass was suddenly working, and Miss Aida was... I see the outside. I knew it, that light is... Quickly! Miss Aida's in danger! Perhaps I have already found that tiny light. Miss Aida! I'm still alive! So don't feel guilty! She's always bad with controlling her CRF. I guess she's still the same. Sorry for making you handle everything on your own. I still haven't repaid you for everything. So I can't let you die here. That's why I had to live. Take my hand. It's my turn to keep my promise. Promise that I'll be with you. The light is getting smaller. I heard you lost your memories. I might be asking for too much, but could you say my name? I want to hear it from you directly. How could I ever forget the name I gave you? Anila. Towards thee I roll, thou all-destroying but unconquering whale. To the last I grapple with thee, from hell's heart I stab at thee. For hate's sake, I spill my last breath at thee. Spit my last breath, same difference. You should hurry and escape the city. We'll see how this ends. With the mantra code forgotten, the only one who can deal with it is me. That's not going to happen, because I won't allow it. The space is doing it again. I can't move? Ravi, what's the meaning of this? Squeezing every ounce of CRF in me. I can only send one person by dimensional anchor. Commanders are a valuable asset. So don't you think you should step in and buy you some time? Don't be ridiculous. The commander must stay at the front lines and defend it. And you know just as well as I do what that CO is. They are my subordinates. And it's our ship. No captain abandons ship and runs away. I must at least be with them. Or do you want me to become a coward who leaves my subordinates and survives alone? Say hello to Asha for me. She'll come find you when the time is right. She'll have been through a lot, so protect Asha for me. You can protect Asha yourself. Aliyah, you too, hurry! Stop controlling the space this instant. You are disobeying direct orders. We'll continue the operation from within the CO. Miss Aida, you're trying to push us out and fight alone because you've forgotten how to control your powers. I've also lost a lot of memories. What my name was, what mission or divisions perform, all of it. Even your name, Miss Aida. That's why I must do this. You two will meet your deaths if you go. You know you can't defeat Van Renastra in your current state, too. So, we'll try to find a way to defeat it from inside. Like you said, Miss Aida, if this continues, we'll all die. The Camelot division will soon be here after our signal got cut off. It'll be hard, but be patient. The two of you can get out of here. So please, go before it's too late. it's time to say goodbye. Although, it's not enough to repay what you've done for me. So, I'll have to stay alive somehow, right? Of course. If the day comes when we'll see each other again, you can come with Asha. Knock her out cold or she'll throw a fit again. That'll be better for all of us. I'll be waiting for you, no matter how long it takes. So don't make that face. So, move forward. With everyone's will with you. Long time no see. See? I'm good at keeping promises. I guess she got brought in for a hug. Your punishment for disobeying my orders will be dismissed. Your words and your actions don't seem to match. You hugging me was the last thing I expected. Sorry to bother you two during this heartwarming reunion, but can we defeat that CO now? Of course. I don't plan on dragging this out any longer. Isn't that right, Ravi? You came back, Asha. Just like you promised. What are you doing? There's still people left to save. Do what you came here to do. And yet, we go forth. Always knowing the right words to say, even in death. This is more like you, Deputy Commander Ravi. Then, shall we go finish our mission? Activating mantra code. Savitir. Or Savitir, whatever the fuck you pronunciate it as. Looks like our memory's returned, or at least most of it. Activating mantra code. Savitir. Biometric authentication verified. Activating administration's unique gear. Suryatra, whatever the fuck it is. Ah, now we got the name. Surya. Commander of the Purification Division, Vanruna. Resuming mission that was put on hold due to inability to carry out operations. The purification target is the unidentified type CO, Vanronastra. A person you have been longing for might appear inside your head, your ears, or even in front of your eyes to allure you. But remember, we have lost everything. Despite this, we must get back up. I am the sun that illuminates your darkness, and your flaming sword. Do not be afraid of the darkness before you. Vanruna Division, I command you. Purify the evil, and move forward! Sounds better than move forth, just by me. So, we finally got the name of the division. It's definitely one I have not heard of before, but it's definitely an authentic combat division, obviously. The Purification Division, huh? Can I actually hurt it now? Oh, you got... okay. Well, shit, this thing's hitting a lot harder than I expected. I was about to say, where the fuck is that bitch? Why can't you die? Jesus Christ, you don't want to die, huh? The sandstorms are getting stronger again. Anyala, have you neglected your training inside that thing? Of course not. Did you forget who trained me? Or do you want to see for yourself? The storm disappeared. I'll make sure to end it this time. But in order to catch it, we need a dimensional anchor. Enough time to get it started. We have enough people who will buy us some time. They promised to come help. Oh, the other people from before? A bombardment towards Van Renastra? Could it be? We came as soon as we saw that sandstorm had cleared. Glad we made it in time. We came back to rate that CO a new one. Isn't that right, Marie? Enemy entity detected. The corruption rate measurements results are in error? What's worse is the dimensional surface has started to melt. The CO will escape at this rate. I knew we should have called Fat Mia for help. No need for that. I can vouch for what that woman can do. All we need to do is provide cover from afar. Look at how restless Marie is with her gun barrels twitching. This guy and his machine. Asha, you need to start the dimensional anchor with me. What? But isn't it said that our code doesn't match? I'm sure Deputy Commander left us with a way to start it. And I probably can't do it without you. Okay. I won't let this opportunity my father gave me go to waste. Biometric authenticity similarity confirmed. Requesting additional authentication. I knew it. He did leave us a chance. Additional authentication. Proof that your daddy loves you, Asha. Here's a hint. You're not alone. The fucking compass. Proof that he loves me. What he left that proves I'm not alone is this compass. If I place it here. Authentication confirmed. Playing additional messages. If you hear this, then you must have met Alina, right? Is the commander safe as well? I'm sorry that this is all I can do for you as your father. Asha, that compass of yours is something precious to your old man. It made me realize that I wasn't alone even in the dark. Whenever you feel you're alone, look at that compass. Because, as always, the guiding sun will reach out towards us. I love you, Asha. You really are a terrible father. After all that you've been through, how could you not worry about yourself until the end? Activating administration's unique gear, dimensional anchor. Following my father's will. Please, put an end to this. Deputy Commander would be proud. Great work. Activating dimensional anchor. Activating Nagapasha. Locking coordinates. The dimensional surface stopped melting. The unstable coordinates have been fixed. Commence attack. Focus all firepower on the target. So you're telling me I can finally actually use my thing. Okay, so it's all... There it is. It's all cutscene bullshit. We've hunted the Moby Dick. Save us, Commander! We'll live quietly. We won't do anything and just observe. All we wanted was to be with you again. We just wanted to be together like old times! Are you really gonna turn your back on your comrades? My comrades are never coming back. I cannot change this fact. But regardless, I must get back on my own feet. For even if I've lost everything, I must go forward. No! I don't want to die! I don't want to disappear! Save us. Yeah, okay. Wretched thing. The hostile response has disappeared. Corruption rate density is also decreasing. The CO extermination's complete. Spread the word, the CO has been exterminated! It's finally over. He wasn't an easy opponent, and I mean that in a lot of ways. Great work, Commander. Yes. Have you all found peace? Was the decision I made the right one? I still don't know. I wish to hear an answer, but I must move on. A day will come when I return to your side. Until that day comes, please give me an answer. If my decision was right or not. The CO has been purified. We will now return home. Good work, everyone. The Moby Dick has been vanquished! Huzzah! And the sandstorm was unexpectedly disrupted. People realized that the storm source had disappeared. Now Lotus had turned its attention to the Grand Dimensional Crevice once again. The sandstorm accompanied by the corruption race has dissipated. The weather controller expects clear skies without any sandstorms for today. Once again. Haven't you found them yet? They're like ghosts. It's difficult to find them. Even if I do find them, they'll distort the coordinates and flee. This will take some time. The higher-ups are asking for information about the people related to the extermination of the CO. Since collecting the CO's remains will take time, I think they're trying to obtain information on the counter that killed it, but... Anyway, let's try to get as much cooperation as possible. I'm sorry to ask, but please try a little harder. They're gone. Ew. I thought we were gonna get caught. Commander, do we really need to keep hiding from them? She's right. If you just say I'm a former commander of the old administration. I have no intention of revealing my identity at this moment. All I have done is merely completed a mission long overdue. Also, I lack information on the current administration. I guess you're right. The current administration might have a different attitude from the old administration. And we're in no hurry, so let's take our time and think about it. Anyway, Commander, why were you in a cryogenic sleep? After the operation failed, Cameron arrived and rescued me while I was unconscious. But Terrabrain deemed the operation was impossible to be carried out. I think they restored the erased information, but my injuries were at a level they couldn't treat immediately. Ultimately, Terrabrain decided to put me into cryogenic sleep until I were fully recovered. Of course, no one knew that the administration that was supposed to wake me up would collapse first. But then putting you into cryogenic stasis means... Even though I've lost all of my division members, I was still a commander. What they did was understandable given the counters were rare at the time. It had been agreed upon in advance, so there's no need to look so discontent. Aliyah. And Nia, we must make our own choices. You always made that face whenever you thought the results were unfavorable to you. In the end, the choices made that day are what led to these results. You got me out of the city, knocked me unconscious, and put me in a cryogenic sleep. Okay, the mission was complete in the end. We must go forth, just like the division did. Yes. Thank you for understanding. Anyway, who knew the world would change so much like this? Or am I just getting old? What I was most surprised about was this. A foreign legion made up of counters. If you told me about them in the past, I would have scoffed and dismissed the idea as nonsense. It's not called a foreign legion, it's called a task force. Sounds like the same thing to me. I guess it'll take some time for me to adapt to this changing world, Commander. There's another problem we need to deal with. Coming back out to the world after such a long time. We lost our jobs and our identities have been erased. I wonder if there's any work we can do. First, let's see how the changed world works. Here. It's a newspaper. You know how to read one, right? You're treating me like I'm ancient. I appreciate your consideration, but I've also read news from a smartphone every now and then. I just picked up one tossed on the streets and gave it to you. We don't have the luxury of being picky when we have no idea. We have no way of identifying ourselves, you know. I'm just saying, that's all. Let's see here. Who is this? Oh, are they gonna see me? Epilogue 1. The contract has been fulfilled. Satisfied laugh ramages through the girl's head. I have brought you the sun, just as you wished. The Lord of the Flies knew well that the girl wouldn't say a word. Girl, I shall grant you your grace. The Lord decided to give the girl mercy, for it is too early to share the feast with you. I'm sorry, what? Did you make a deal with the goddamn Did you make a deal with the goddamn lake? The Supreme Administrator reveals himself in the Quaffle game. Who is he? In an unprecedented case, the rumored Supreme Administrator finally appears in the Quaffle game. Supreme Administrator. Is he someone you know? Most division members are selected by a Terrabrain and not the Supreme Administrator. I heard rumors that there was a Supreme Administrator, but this is my first time confirming that he really exists. And he's your closest bet to figuring out what the fuck happened. Off in company. So, he still remains committed to carrying out the will, I see. A lot has changed indeed. Who knew we'd win the Quaffle game? But then, why hasn't the world found peace yet? Because winning the game is not everything. Still, what's important is that we accomplished something that has never been done before. While I was frozen, the world really did turn upside down. I assume that I won't have to go... to fight immediately, at least. Right now, her priority lies in acquiring information and knowledge. And to obtain information from various places. Yes. How about we become guides? Guides? The guides have to be extremely knowledgeable on history and geography. Wouldn't that be too difficult for you two? I mean, there's a trend going on with counters guides being preferred, but... being the most preferred, but... I'm not saying I don't like this idea. I would actually love to. If counter guys are preferred, that's enough for me. The rest we'll learn as we go. Asha, didn't you say you frequently traveled with Ravi when you were young? I think you're a perfect fit for the job. Perfect fit? Of course! What should I teach you first? First encounter with the COs, the Great Purification War, the observation of the Great Dimensional Crevice, the Berta Inception? Interception? Yeah, okay. No. There's no reason for you to tell me about them. I'll research them myself. First, I'd like to open an office under your name. Would that be alright? An office? But I have no money. And my credit score is also, will earn money. This world is scattered with Etherium. Deputy Commander Ravi told me to take care of you, asked me to take care of you. In other words, you can say we are inseparable. You must support us. You are not alone anymore. Why am I the adult here? It should be you! Father asked you to take care of me. Have you no shame? And yet, we see that you can't stop smiling, Asha. Miss Siryu, are you thinking of finding out about the incident, aren't you? Yes, Anya. I'm certain there must have been some variable at play during the mission. I don't think the calculations were off. Someone must have interfered. And now that the world is about to change once again, we must actively acquire information. Plus, won't it be easier to move around as a guide than as a mercenary? From what I hear, mercenaries frequent the counterside, so this should be probably better than that. Well, no one really visits the counterside as a tourist destination, but that does excite me a little. Another reason that I want to go around the world and see how it's changed. I want to experience it by eating delicious dishes and seeing landmarks. You just want to play! Please understand, Commander has never had a chance to have fun. Is that so? Anya. Anila. God damn it. Why do I keep saying Anya? Anila. I have a question for you. What is it? Answer anything you're curious about, Commander. How were you able to survive within Vanranastra all this time? Excuse me? No matter how strong counters are, they cannot avoid being corrupted when exposed to corruption rays for long periods. The fact that your doppelgangers appeared in droves means that a lot of time has passed. And yet you don't show any signs of corruption. What happened? I wish you to be honest with me. I made a contract. Thanks to that, I was able to retrieve some of my memories and not get corrupted inside. A contract? With whom? Someone kept whispering to me that I must keep my promise with you, Commander. The being showed me countless versions of the future where you were dead. It said that the only way for you to live was for me to survive. And who is that person? The fact that the Devourer was split in two is rather intriguing. Though I did not intend for it to be that way, it is still fascinating to watch the seeds that were planted eons ago sprout. It was the fucking people. Be careful moving that. The bigger it is, there's no telling what else it might be inside. Never seen a CO this huge before. The outer skin's so thick. Just cutting it will take months. There's a restricted area. We're currently collecting the remains of the CO, so if you have no business here, please leave. Was it here all this time? Hey! I told you, this place is off! He's dead. Is that the night? It's night. The unsolved case, now called the Great Gaia. The Dean of Archaeology concluded the ritual had failed due to not having a vessel to contain god-like creatures. However, the ritual was not a failure, strictly speaking. An indescribable being does not exist in this world. Use the administration's ship and crew as a medium. As a result, information was distorted and their existence was erased. Existence, yes. Then why did the Devourer neglect Lotus's sandstorm? Did she not notice? No, that's impossible. The Society members were involved in the ritual. The Society was fully aware. An occurrence of an unknown fly species. Then vile smell. Has it polluted? Granted whatever's quaffle imaginary engine and transformed it into a different kind of divinity. This is the arrangement of the Black Death. Oh. The vessel's core has already been spoiled. Even if I retrieve the fragment, it will no longer be used to mother. However, the information might still be. So another demon lord got in the way of this? Is that what I'm interpreting this as? The Black Death, huh? Very interesting. However, I will take back the corpse, even if the fragment cannot be absorbed right now. I cannot allow the society to obtain it. I shall remember what happened here. If you had Malaten to block Mother's path, you will pay the price for doing so. Beelzebub. Ah! Another demon lord! Of course it's Beelzebub. The great manipulator, if you would. Well, that was the end of this. That was pretty entertaining, not gonna lie. And it ties into the society, too. Finally got another old division commander. Let's see. The Radiant Sun was the object of envy and worship for everyone. It was the same no matter the era. Even in a different world, this would remain the same. Okay, so we're fighting these guys again. Alright. Well, let's start with my default team and see how they do. Well, that's the Radiant Sun. And they became guides. That explains the bio now. But that's funny. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could tell a little bit from how the one dressed. I didn't think the other one was. I thought the event was going to be very different than what it turned out to be. I am pleased I'm wrong. Okay, yeah, that didn't last too much longer. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be a fail. I know. I know it's going to be a fail. Alright. Yeah, that ain't going to work without Hildur, at least. Alright, so now that I got a basic idea of that, let's see. We could try this. I'll adjust it accordingly, though, but we could try this as a start. Let's see how this goes. I've definitely got a few ships I could change. A few things I could change. I'm just being lazy and being like, let's send off the thing. Because this is what I use to try and get that other event going. Yeah, I can already see. Oh no, she's almost dead already. That's not good. Well, my healer's still healing, but now she's dead. Okay. So that was better, but I got a few ideas. I do. He'll come, but later. Let's see. In terms of range, let's... No, not that. In terms of range, let's see. I could do her. Can have her too. Let's try... Decisions. think we'll go with you.
どんな時でも我々が最初に突入し
And you, and then probably want another defender now that I'm thinking about it. So let us bring... We'll try it. Why not? Let me remind myself, what exactly can you do again? It does have that barrier bit. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll try it. Oh, I meant to change the ship too. Fuck. Oh well. We'll tries it out. See how's it goes. Expect somewhat disaster. But we'll see. With her on the field, that'll help. Oh no, she's already down. Shit. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, shit. They're already dead. Huh. What the fuck? Well, it is a level 120 thing, but still, this is annoying. Alright, let's go with Lake Superior this time. Then... Given the sniping... Of course, someone wailed for that. Few other things I could think of and try to, but this is kind of... The sniping is a bitch. Might have to look this up for a combination. But it'd be what it'd be. The stunning is what's annoying. That really is the annoying bit there. Alright, come on, come on. Alright, that'll help a little bit, but I already see her fucking falling apart here. Ah shit, she's dead already. God damn it. Alright, we bring out the mighty sun. And the mighty sun is already almost dead. I can see that now. God damn, these people are fucking crazy. Yeah, this is definitely fucking... Alright. Alright, we do need you still. I'm gonna replace Orca. Actually, I'll replace you with her. Orca I'm gonna keep. I think we'll replace you with... And why not her? Throw you out here just fucking cuz. Actually, no, hold on. Why not? Trying a few different things out. Trying to get this shit sorted. Ain't working out too well, but we trying. We trying, boy. Alright, with her out, that'll at least provide some little fucking buffer here. For a little bit. Bring you out. Oh wow, they all immediately died. Holy fuck, that didn't last nearly as long as I was hoping for. God damn. Yeah, this is definitely a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And then you're doing that thing. Oh, that's going to be great. At least held the line, but it's gonna do that. Yep, there it is. That probably killed everyone. Okay, mostly everyone. And now it's killing everyone. Alright, so that was technically the longest survived, but... Alright, that's gonna be one I really need to think about, so I will do that later. But anyway, hooray! We are done with another event. And I forgot to collect these, apparently. And I almost maxed out this, which I'll buy probably later. But alright then. That was fun. So next, on the event shopping block, will be the Matayoshika dolls event. With whatever the hell that's gonna... Actually, hold on. We have a relating thing. No, that's a standalone. It's an event about the Northern Union, which is Russia. And the experiment bullshit. On child soldiers, apparently. Which, you know, because it's fucking Russia, that makes sense. Anyway. That's it for now for me. We'll be back again tomorrow to work on my Konstantin, there we go, run in freaking Total War Warhammer. See if I can, more or less take over the rest of Norska before, people in the Chaos Waste come down and become a fucking problem. And then Wednesday, since I decided to do this today, I'm going to probably do Assassin's Creed Odyssey that day. And we'll see how things go on Friday. If I continue to watch stream Shadow, Eminence in Shadow or not. But either way, thanks people for coming by, at least saying hello. I do appreciate it. You guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn times you guys are in. And we'll see y'all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. Also, excuse me. But anyway, bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. We'll see you later.